Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to the 2024 Mums Makery Spooky Halloween party. I hope you are all doing well. So we should, fingers crossed, as always, be coming to you live across YouTube and Facebook. So hello across the interwebs. You will see that my gaze will be mostly this way, and it's not, the chat is here. It's just Pete and myself. Say hello, Pete.
Hello.
So we're going to be keeping an eye on the chat. So if my gaze seems distracted, then it's because I'm looking at the chat. So we've got quite a few joining us this evening across both YouTube and Facebook. So do say hi, shout out in your various chat and let me know where you are watching from. So let's start with, what should we start with? I'm going to waffle for a second whilst I figure out what I'm doing. So there are no product launches this evening. It's just a party. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a bit of a giggle. We're going to have a look at some of the spooky stuff that we have available. But there's nothing new. Well, there are some news and new things, but there's no new products that we're launching today. So let's start with the party bag. And as always, I feel that I've been robbed because I've never got any sweets, and I know there's supposed to be sweets in here. So if you are just finding us this evening, the company is Mums Makery. My name is Sam, and I'm the boss lady, as the pixies keep calling me boss, and it seems to have stuck now. So I be boss. And for those of you who don't know, the Makery is run by pixies. I'm just the pretty figurehead. I have no purpose whatsoever. So the Makery is run by the Makery pixies, and there may or may not be Makery pixies flitting about in your chat. Honestly, I don't know. I never know what they're up to anymore. And I feel that they keep hanging me out to dry. So I just want to give a very, very quick hello and hi to Harriet. She is my favourite felter. I know I'm not supposed to have favourites, but she is my favourite. Kelly is over on YouTube. How old is Harriet now? Was she like 10, 12? I don't know. I'm terrible with ages, but she's a lovely little felter who I've had the pleasure of meeting a few times now. So hi Harriet, I'm looking forward to seeing what spooky, scary stuff you're going to be making. So for this evening, there is a party bag, and the party bag does have an exclusive template in it, and we will get to that in just a moment. There are some party bags still available, although we are down into mid to low single figures now, but there are a few of these bags left, and hopefully yours will have sweets in them because mine does. Oh, apparently Harriet is 8. I'm adding years to her. Bless. So let's have a quick look and see what's in our party bag. Experience has taught me to already have one that's open because otherwise the paper rustling takes me for ages. So in your party bag, you're going to have some of these colours. I can't remember what the weight is, but compared to the template that's in there, this is a lot of fibre. As I mentioned, this does have I do have sweets. Yay! I think it's because I hid it right down in the bottom of the bag. So I'm not going to eat this live on air because my microphone is right here, and that would just not be pleasant for anybody. I'm going to keep that over there. So you do have a load of what I would call is quite a sort of monochrome range of colours there, and then we've got a little accessories pack. Let me just get these out of here. So you've got some, oh hang on, we're there. We've got some stickers. You've got a little MDF. What is this? Is that oh, it's a bat. So I've got a bat. Yours might be different. So the nice thing about these party bags is there's a bit of variation in them. So yours won't necessarily be exactly the same as mine. So you'll have a little MDF spooky thing there. There's a couple of more stickers with the trick or treat, and then you've got a stencil. And these stencils are, again, you may have the same one as me. You may have one that is completely different. But we've got a little accessories pack there. There's also, oh, hang on. There's also a little wire in here, and I want to say that this is a 24 gauge, but it might be a 26. Yeah, I think that might be a 26. And then, of course, we have the template, and the template is, oh, it's upside down. It's a little bat template, and this is exclusive to this kit, so or to this party bag. So if you don't have the party bag, you won't have this template. Let me just tidy up a minute. It's just a little it's all going everywhere. It's just a little sort of a little fun bag, and what we're going to do this evening is we're actually going to make this. Here's a couple of examples, and whilst you look at those, I am excuse me, I am just going to pop behind. Oh no, that's a flashing thing. There. I hit the wrong button. It's only down here from here. You're about 20 seconds behind me, so this will hit your screen. So sorry. So I wanted to turn the lights on for this. That's what I was trying to do very surreptitiously, but fail. So yeah, we've got, here's a couple of little samples of what you can make with the little bat template. This one, I don't know if you can see, excuse me, but the wings have actually been curled round. So he looks like he's giving a little batty hug. So there is that, and I'm proper old school tonight. I've actually got a piece of paper with a list of the things that I've got to tell you. Normally it's up on my screen, but I can't see it at this distance, so I've had to write it down. Let's have a look. Yes, your accessories bag should also have a raffle ticket in it. Susan Lineker over on YouTube is saying hers has got a raffle ticket in it. Yes, it is. Mine doesn't have a raffle ticket in it because I'm not allowed to enter, apparently. So we're going to get to that little make excuse me, in a minute. A couple of little things for you. Hi Carola, Pixie Carola is over in our YouTube chat. I don't know if we have a Pixie in Facebook chat, but our lovely Pixie Jason Pete is watching both the chats. So if you do have any questions, then just pop a little message in your chat. And yes, Pete is also known as the Chaos Fairy. So let's see. Right, couple of things for your diary. The first thing is the next kind of launch party event type thing is the 1st of November. Excuse me, I've got a real tickle on my throat tonight. The Christmas live launch is on the 1st of November at 7 p.m. And this is not an event, so it's not like our autumn fair or our spring fair or the Christmas in June event. This is just a live launch. It's so crazy once November hits. I am one of these people that do believe that Christmas should not be out before Halloween, but as crafters, we do need obviously that time to make and create. So we also have the Christmas in June event. So we've got some really, really fun and crazy things coming for you with the Christmas live launch. So pop that date in your diary, the 1st of November at 7 p.m. It's just one show. It's a half an hour to an hour, and we bring you all these live launches. And there may, insert to be confirmed, a little surprise on that evening as well. So fingers crossed we can pull it off, but I'm going to leave you in suspense with that one for now. Okay, so the other thing is that I'm off on holiday. Yay! So from the 9th to the 18th of this month, excuse me, I will not be here, which makes the pixies really happy, which makes me very worried. Because the last time I went on holiday, I ended up with glitter in the 3D printers. So I'm going to be away for those days. Now, your orders are still going to be processed and sent out as normal, but correspondence will be limited. I don't know, excuse me, I don't know what sort of reception I'm going to have or anything, but I will try to keep an eye on the emails, but I'm not going to be around really between those dates. So if it's urgent, again, use the chat with us button on the website. That is the best and most convenient way to get hold of me. Don't message me through Facebook. Comments and chats and posts in the Facebook group if you want to ask questions and stuff. I don't always see it. Sometimes I miss it. Facebook and I are not friends. Facebook doesn't like me, but if you go to the website and you use the chat with us button, you are guaranteed to get that message to me, because it not only messages me through my chat app, but it also sends me an email as well. Excuse me. I really do have I hope I'm not coming down with something. My voice seems a little pitchy this evening. Now, speaking of Facebook, if you're not a member of our Facebook group, that's facebook.com/groups/mumsmakery. Do go over and join our Facebook group. They're all mad. Fair warning, and you are. They are as mad as a box of frogs in that group, but you will get a lot of support. You will get a lot of help with if you have you're putting your projects and stuff up. But please do remember that the Facebook group is a group for Mums Makery projects and products only. Thank you. So what should we do? If you have any questions or you want to see anything on the set behind me, there are certain things that I can get quite easily without causing destruction. There are some things that are a little more difficult. I'm gonna this one. Yay, command hooks. I'm going to give you a little quick look-see at this one. So this again, made from the bat template that we're going to be making, or I'm going to be demoing in just a moment. And these are just wisps of, hang on, let me focus. They're just like little rolls of fibre here, and then you've got a sort of a frizzy end on it. And just simple, so easy to make, and just adds another little dimension to the whole thing, and a very, very cute sort of project that is. I've got to get it back on here now without destroying everything. So right, what else have I got to tell you? We've got I've got a little bit of announcement, so I'll do it now and I'll just touch on it briefly nearer the end of the show as well. As some of you may know, that originally, or for a while, we've been going on Hochanda, who are now Create and Craft. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what is going on with the channel at the moment. No formal announcements have been made, but they have, it seems at the moment, they have stopped selling things on their website, and their TV channel is not airing live new shows. They're just doing repeats of stuff. So stay tuned with that. I was planning a show with them sort of this year, But at the moment everything is on hold. As I said, I don't know exactly what was going on with them, with what is going on with their channel and with their website. Hopefully we'll get to find out soon what's happening, but for now there won't be any sales being made through the Hochanda website. So and then, oh, Fluff Club. Let me very, very quickly just touch on Fluff Club. So for those of you who don't know Fluff Club, pop along to our website and just have a look at the Fluff Club menu. If you click Fluff Club, it will open up a page and you can see all the benefits and stuff that you get. Now, every quarter we release a new fibre box. This one has been specifically aimed to make this one Bartholomew Badgerton. I love it so much. And I thought I would just give him a little showcasing here as well, if anybody is watching for the first time. So this is everything that you see, although he's a little bit bigger than my camera range at the moment, but there he is, Mr. Badgerton in all of his glory. With his little lantern. It's a bit Dickens-esque. And so this is the box for the last quarter of this year, so October, November and December, and we do have very limited numbers of these left now. We're down to I think we've got under 15 of those boxes left, and once they're sold out, that's it. We don't repeat those boxes. So Cindy is asking, what's the hanging on the wall over your right shoulder? The fair. Oh, this this is a metal cutout which the Pixies got me for my birthday, and I figured that it would be a nice I don't want to get it off because it'll fall on something, but that's actually not felted, that's just decoration. That was a birthday present because I'm lucky. And they are the bestest Pixies, but don't tell them that. Right, so let me just check. Right, so Fluff Club, you have a new downloadable PDF for a crow skull, which has gone missing, and I can't currently lay my hands on it. I think I've left it at house. But so make sure you go and check out, because there was a new PDF that I launched this week for you guys, particularly with the sort of the Halloween-y theme. And then, excuse me, as we've flipped over now into a new quarter, we're going to do the first of 3 club draws. Now, they do normally happen at the start of the month, but what I thought I would do is, because it was a party and the animations have confetti, I decided that I would do the announcements this evening. So this is the first one. We're going to do 3 spaced out drawings. So each month, all the club members are put into a pot, and my lovely Google Assistant draws a random number. So the winner of the monthly members draw is, sorry, Natasha. Congratulations, Natasha. Your fluffy prize will be in the post to you post haste. Okay, so that's the first of the 3 draws. We also have 2 more quarterly draws. So for every excuse me, for every month that you are a member in the quarter, you get a name in the hat. So if you have been a member for all 3 months, then you have 3 chances of winning the quarterly draw. So we will do those a little bit later on. So I'm going to start by getting my stuff together here. And excuse me, we are going to make this little guy. The PDF for this one, if you have the bag, inside of the bag there is a tutorial slip which will give you the information on how to access the tutorial for this, and it is a PDF. Now, we normally have weights and measures and all that kind of thing. I'm not going to do the weights and measures. I'm just going to felt into the template, and the reason for that is that I always get the weights wrong. So I'm just going to do a felted bat in here with you guys, but for all the weights and measures and sculpting and doing the little details and the eyes and everything else, refer to the PDF, because it's a very useful a little resource of how to do this in a more step-by-step. Excuse me, goodness me. Right, so with any template, the way that I always start, now if you are a felter and you have been felting for ages, you may have your own ways and means for felting into templates. This is just the way that I do it, and it's a good place to start if you're new to, yes, the boss has been inhaling the fluff again. It has to be said that I did inhale fluff one time and I was I was choking. And all Pixie Bee could do was sit there and laugh at me. So, what you don't want to do, you don't want to be tempted just to, you know, grab a load and try and stuff it all in across the template, because it makes it very much harder, a lot more sort of hard work, and I'm not about hard work. So, what I tend to do is get yourself an amount. Now, if you're weighing out, say this takes 0 point something of a gram, you would weigh out your wool and then divide it up. So what you're looking for is an equal spread to put a base layer in the template. And to do that, I always start at one end and very, very lightly, just with the tip of my needle, and I'm using my 40 spiral, which is the blue top, and I am the lightest of light. This isn't felting, this is what I call just laying down the fibres, and you can see it's sort of attached itself to my mat a little bit, but because I'm going so gentle, it's not sticking to the mat. If you're using foam, you need to be a little more careful that you're not driving into your surface, or any surface for that matter, because if you are driving the fibres out the bottom of your template into your mat, you're just going to be driving fibres, and it's going to stick itself. So all we're doing at the moment is just laying down those fibres. And when you have a point, what I like to do is fold it over, so you've got a rolled edge, and then you've got a point there. So there's my rolled edge. I've folded it over. There's my rolled edge, and then I'm going to put that rolled edge up into that point. And by doing that, my fibres are already going around that corner. They're not stuck out that way. So that just helps get those fibres into place. And you just pull off bits. I like to have mine slightly overhang the template, and in hindsight, felting black in a black template is probably not. So I'm going to very quickly switch my colours. I'm looking at the camera and I'm going, you can't see it. So let's try that. Take 2. And all I'm doing is laying these fibres down, just using that first barb or 2 of the needle. We're not felting, we're just laying down those fibres. Again, give myself a rolled edge up into that tippy point. And then you want to allow your frizz of each piece that you're putting down to overlap the piece or the pieces that are already down. And what will happen is you will end up with a nice seamless blend. So frizz is your friend. Up into his little ear, and again leaving some frizz, and again up into his other ear, and I'm not moving my template around because these fibres are so loosely felted at the moment. If you take your template off, it's just going to be a hot mess. But what I will do is rotate my mat. So I've got some frizz there. I'm going to overlap, run my needle around that edge. That brings those fibres nicely back in. Helps give me a nice neat edge. And then just allow those frizzy bits to overlap. And this is, if you can see, it's not felted at all. It's just very roughly placed. If you are new to felting, my one piece of advice is stick to the thinner needles, the 38s and the 40s. It means that you have to do a little bit more work in terms of stabbing, but I'm going to pop that up in there. But you get time to work with the wool. The thicker the needle, the quicker it's going to make bind all of these fibres together so aggressively that you won't know what you're doing. And then you just end up with a knotty mess that you can't do anything with. So take your time laying the fibres down, and in the long run, into there, it generally, I find that it works out quicker. I am not a fast felter. I like the I like the journey as much as the end result. I have to, because I'm always on the journey for so long. So there's my template's now full. Well, it's not full, but it has an even covering. So I'm just going to check. My wings, I think, are okay, but I've got a little bit of a thin spot right there. So to fill up thin spots, bit of extra fibre just in that area, and again, just allow that frizz to blend out into the rest of the template, and you'll get a nice seamless. Nice seamless blend into the rest of your project. Once you've got your template full, and the weights and measures that we give are always a guideline. You know, if you want to use a little bit more, if you want a slightly chunkier bat, or you want a slightly thinner bat, then do what I'm doing. Don't weights and measures, just fill your template until you're happy with it, and then weigh it on a pocket scale. And you guys know that I absolutely love my pocket scale, because you can weigh out such small increments of wool and fibres. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move up a needle. So this is a 38 spiral. That was a 40 spiral. This is a 38 spiral. And this will just be a little bit firmer. But again, I'm not driving my needle into my mat. As soon as I feel my mat, I'm stopping. Cindy on YouTube is saying he's like a little ghost bat. Yes. That was exactly what I was going for. So all over, and once you've gone over it a few times, you'll find that the fibres are starting to hold together a little bit better, and you can take your template off. Now you'll also see that I do have some adhesion to my surface, so I'm not just going to grab and pull. I'm just going to very, very gently tickle him off the mat, and then he goes all floofy again. but that's okay. The more you felt this, the firmer it will get and the less it will actually adhere to your surface. But we have to do a few passes. So back to my 40 spiral, just getting him back in. And you can also hold a couple of needles together. There are multi-handled needles, multi-needle handles even. So Mary is over on YouTube. So I've got to put my glasses on now because I can't see that far. Oh, our Pixie Irene. Our Pixie Irene is over in our Facebook chat. I don't know how long she's been lurking there. I've no idea. Ashley's had a lovely idea, but I can't see. Oh, can sort of see a sweet. Oh, a sweet. Yeah. Oh, saying you can sort of see a sweet shape. Yeah. The nice thing about these templates is it's not a one use, a one purpose. Lots of the leaves and petal shapes can double up as ears and, you know, what's them things that the fish have got? Fins. It's late and I haven't had enough coffee. So, yeah, so don't, if you were to take the wings off, you've got a little cat head. Can you see that? So if you just felted and you didn't do the wings, you could make yourself a little cat face, which would be really nice for like a card, or I've got a card. Here's a card. It's not a cat, but it is from the back template. So let me. Mary says you could make a whole garland of different coloured bats for Halloween. That's a nice idea. So it'll be a bit. There we go. Like in the hoop. Jackie over on YouTube says sorry she's late. So all you do with your template is you just keep felting over it, and it really does then depend on personal preference. You can make this as firm or as fluffy as you like. So once it really starts holding together, flip it over and felt on the other side. And the firmer you felt, the more the wool will contract, you know, and sort of reduce down. So don't be afraid to add some more fluff to your template if needed. I will show you, for those who are new to the Makery and to template felting, how to deal with edges. This isn't actually quite firm enough, but whilst I am stabbing away at this, I will do the second draw for the Fluff Club. So originally we had member galleries of each of the boxes, and we've done away with the galleries now, but that was a quarterly draw that I didn't want to lose. So we're going to do 2 quarterly draws. Historically, it's been a monthly member draw every month, and then once a quarter, or as we tick over into a new quarter, we do a quarterly members draw and we do a gallery members draw. So what we're going to do now is 2 quarterly member draws. So the prizes for the monthly member draw is I think it's 30 grams of fibres, so it's about three different coloured 10-gram bats, and the gallery draw was an art bat made from the contents of that quarter's box. So last quarter it was Tropical Paradise, and the toucan template from that box is available in the club. The box sold out very quickly, so I was left floundering a little bit. So I have put the toucan template and the Tropical Leaves template are still available, I believe, in the shop, in the members shop. But the actual fibres from that box, that box sold out. But I love, oh, there's my brooch. I had a brooch, a spook brooch. I'll just put in there. And so this is an art bat that our lovely Pixie Bee has been slaving over a hot carder. And she has created the most gorgeous art bats made from, let me just move Batty out of the way a minute. So all of these fibres were in the tropical box. So this one is for the, oh, come back, where are you? There we are. This one is for the second club draw. I've got to make sure I hit the right button. So this one goes to Hayley. Congratulations, Hayley. You have won this lovely art bat, and that will be in the post to you very, very shortly. And I'll come back to the other prize, Uno Momento. I'm just going to carry on stabbing my bat real quick. Have we had any questions? Oh, Cindy on YouTube says, wow, pretty art bat. Thank you. Pixie Bee does, she does well, bless her. So, right. And just keep turning it over and felting. And the more that this firms up, you know, the thinner it will get. If you are card making, for example, if you do want a particularly thin profile, then you can iron it. Now, over on our YouTube channel, there is a video for lapel, was it the lapel? Yeah, the lapel poppy, and there is a timestamp in the description box which just says ironing, and if you click that, it will take you straight to the ironing part, and it shows you how to iron petals, and it is a way to get them lovely and smooth and lovely and thin. So right, let me just check the time. Oh, I'm not doing too badly. So when you're trying to do an edge, if, for example, we'll just say that, let me just take some of that out. So we'll go, oh, this edge isn't very good. It's all fluffy and it's not very, can you pass me, Pete, could you pass me that blue topper? I feel like now I've gone the other way. It was black in a black template, and now it's a light colour on a white template. We have the technology. So we'll say, for example, you've got a bit of a fuzzy, thin edge. Or let me just do that. Your joint isn't quite strong enough, and it's like, oh no, don't panic. So what you're going to do, if you need to reattach something that has a thin spot, pop it back, put everything back in your template, and you're going to get yourself just a pinch, and you're just going to put that pinch, you're going to use your 40 spiral, your very light needle, and you're just going to go back and forth, frizz out to both sides, back and forth, just on that join, a little bit of a wiggle, turn it over, grab another small pinch, and again just over that one spot, and then felt out that frizz as well. All the way out, so you get that nice seamless blend. And then you can see it's a lot sturdier. But then, you know, oh, my edge is so. Mary on YouTube says that the poor bat was only able to fly around in circles. So, oh no, hang on. If you've got a thin edge, or it's a bit, you know, wishy-washy, this is how you're going to strengthen your edge and make it a bit stronger. So you're going to get, less is more with this. When you think you've got what you want, it's probably half of that, because what you're going to do, take a moment and just pull and stack your fibers so you've got a nice tuft. See, I have a nice tuft. And then you're going to lay those fibers down so that half of the fibers are on your thin spot and half of them are just off. And using your lightest needle, you're going to dab about. We're not felting, we're not driving, we're attaching. If you felt just in one spot, all the fibers migrate to that spot and it pulls it sort of all a bit weird. So we start off by just jumping about, one needle stabbing in one place and just jumping about. Then take your template, turn your, this is the side that we've just added some fibre to, turn it over. Now some of the templates are not symmetrical, so if you're turning your thing over, you must also turn the template. This is symmetrical, but so it doesn't really matter, but push it into the template, and then as you put this bit in, you'll see that all those fibres that were poking out have all just poked up around the side in the template. And then bring them over very gently. Don't pull them back because it will distort the wing shape, but just pull them back gently, a straight up and down needle around the edge of the template, and then felt down the back of those fibres. Turn it over, and then again you'll firm this up to bring it in line with the rest of your little creation. Mine is a little bit rough, but so if I take him out now, you can see that the line is a really nice crisp line, and you can actually do this to all of your edges. So if you wanted to sort of neaten them up, but do be aware that when you add fibre, it doubles it up because you're adding the fibre on both sides. So if you don't want to make it too chunky, then, you know, have the amount of fibre that you're using or that you think you need to use. You can always add more. Removing fibre is it's always a bit of a struggle. So that's how to do a thin edge, or to sort of tidy up an edge. We've covered some thin areas where you're, you know, if you're overlapping and your felting hasn't quite held up. And then you'll end up with a very nice little shape. So sculpting, all the templates that I design are designed for felting, so they're not designed for necessarily, although you can use them for paper crafting, you can use them for fabric, for actual sheet felt, you know, you can use them for a template for anything, but they are specifically designed for needle felting, which means you will get the best possible shape straight out of the template. Now Melanie over on YouTube is asking, is there a mini spooks template as well as the regular one? Yes, there is. The mini spooks are not on the website at the moment. Many of you will know that I am revamping a lot of the stuff, and I am moving a lot of my products to printed to order or made to order. I am doing it as fast as I can, but it is a slow process. But if there is anything that was on the website or that should have been on the website, like the mini spooks, use the chat with us button on the website, shoot me a message, and I will sort you out directly for that. It's taking me a bit longer than I had hoped, and I just don't have everything that I want back on the website yet. But if there is something that you specifically do want that should be in season, don't forget things like the Christmas projects and stuff like that, they are seasonal, so they won't come back out until the 1st of November. Club members do have the facility to request out of season projects all year round, but on the main website, if there is something like the mini spooks, for example, which really should be on the website, so sorry, then you know, you can by all means just send me a quick message, and I will do my best to help everybody get everything that they need. So right, I was saying something else and then I got sidetracked. What was I saying? He's like, somebody remind me what I was saying. Right. What was it? Oh, sculpting. Right. So the template will give you the best possible shape straight out of the template. You can use things like cookie cutters for very basic shapes. They are a little more uncomfortable to hold longer sort of term, but you can do things like circles and that sort of thing. You can use cookie cutters for very, as long as the shape's not intricate. Something like holly, for example, if you use a holly cookie cutter and you try and felt in it, you will spend a lot of time post template. I lost me ghost. Just refining that shape. And when we talk about refining shapes, if you can see, for example, here, he's got sort of 2 points on the bottom of his wing. Now this isn't, I haven't felted this particularly well, but this will make for a good demonstration. If you felt in here firmly, you will end up with a very good shape. You'll have to do very little post template sculpting. But if, for example, you wanted to accentuate a dip or a point or a curve, anything like that, you can felt at any angle you want. The rule of felting is you must always come out the way that you go in. No levering. Any levering means you're going to end up with a broken needle. So if I want to make this, we're going to pretend that I felted this really, really well. But we're going to pretend that this is felted really well, but I want to make this more accentuated. Be mindful of your fingers and do it with a fine needle. And you're just going to use the first barb. We're not pushing all the way in with that needle, because if we did that, let me do that on this side, it would make a bit of a mess of it. So just the first barb, and I'm going to follow the shape with my needle. So I'm going to felt a little bit that way, a little bit that way. The wool will always go the way you point the needle. Now you can get yourself a a piece of cardboard. Excuse my head on the camera. I don't have cardboard, so I'm going to use my little bat shape. And you can just put your finger on top of something so that if you hit, you're going to hit your cardboard. So I'm gonna do this very exaggerated just for a point, but if you can see now, I've got a very, very pointy bit right there. So you can really sculpt shapes, even very thin shapes. Now, the nice thing about the templates is, for example, let me grab this cute little guy here. If you have a look, the wings are slightly thinner and he's got just a little bit of a belly. Can you see how he's domed there? So if you felt yourself out a little bat and you sculpt him sort of a little dome, a little face and everything else, but you want to give him a bit of a back as well, then take just that part, felt in that part, make yourself a plain sort of dome shape, and then you can add, for example, this is going to be a really bad example, but you can add one to the other, felt round, and you can make him a little bit more 3D. I don't know if, I think these might be I don't know if these have got backs on them, but can you see how these have got a lot of sort of bump on the front? And I call it 2.5D because it's not quite 3D, but it's not completely flat in 2D either. So by making two of a template, for example, the Christmas boot, the Santa boot, you can make two felted boots, join them all around the outside, and then you've actually got yourself a stocking which you can put things in. So there's lots and lots of ways that you can use these templates to really, you know, expand on your felting. I think that's about all the time that I've got really for felting this year. I never get anything finished. So we're going to very quickly, because I'm looking at the time, and I am aware that I've got raffles and things to do as well. So club members, Fluff Club members, or if you are a club member, then go along and have a look at the club PDF library, or the members library, because I've just added you a new PDF, which is a crow skull. There may or may not be a members live coming, but at the moment, with my holiday and the Christmas live launch literally on the horizon, we might have to do a bit of a Christmas Halloween mashup. So I want to quickly whiz round a few things. So this is the Cute Ghost project. It's actually called the Cute Ghost Candy Jar because it actually does come with a little jar that you can sit this guy on top of and you know, fill with little candies and things. Apparently he also looks like a squid. So, you know, ghost, calamari, I don't know. The possibilities are endless. The Day of the Dead skulls are now back on the website. I did manage to get those up on the website, and there is the tutorial for this is completely public, so you can go and you can see it. There is a bonus tutorial with the Day of the Dead skulls for making Rudy the reindeers, which is another way to use that same template. You're waving at me.
Mary Driver asks, is there a PDF for the candles?
Is there a PDF? Oh, these candles. Yes. No, sorry. Mary's asking over on YouTube, is there a PDF for these candles? Not these ones exactly, but there is a PDF for a little melted candle like this one that is also freely available in the club PDF library. If you hop over to the website, there is also a link that says more info and then free PDF downloads, and that is accessible to anybody. And we've got Kitty Camoon, there's the Pixie Splats. I always love the Pixie Splats. There is a whole bunch of PDFs there that anybody can download just by visiting the website. So do go over and check that out as well. Okay. I covered Spooks. Count Nomula. Count Nomula is also a very cute make for the Halloween themed. There's lots. We do have. I'm gonna have to do this manually, so bear with me. Anything could go wrong. Yay! We do have an everything Halloween page on the website. If you go to the website and expand the shop menu, my website's a little bit weird. Next to the menu items, some will have down arrows or pointy out little arrows, and if you hover your mouse or if you click the arrow, not the actual text, it will expand the menus. And if you expand the shop menu, there is an everything festive at Mum's Makery page, and there is an everything Halloween at Mum's Makery page. So do have a look at those. Right, let's do the third club draw, which is the biggie. And so this one is our quarterly members draw, the original quarterly members draw. So this was a slightly bigger prize. And what we decided to do this time was, again, something a little bit different. So our quarterly club member is also going to get an art bat made by our lovely Pixie Bee, which is made from all of the fibres that were in the tropical box. Well, that was a bit close. There you go. And there it. Oh, Pixie Bee's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna undo it. Because I always undo these so that you can see the beautiful way that she's done them, and then I can never get them wrapped up again. So she's gonna come in on Monday and she's gonna have the grumps. But I'm gonna just zoom my camera. Oh no, that's in. That's as much camera as I can give you guys, but look at this. Look at this. In fact, I'm gonna need to. It's huge, and this is how much fibre was in the box. It's so pretty. I'm not normally a brights girl. I normally like my sort of my earthy and my woody colours. I really liked the tropical box. So, yes.
Can you show the greens back, please?
Can I show the small green? There's a green bat. Bear with me. I will sort this first, and then I will get onto that. So, yes. So the quarterly winner will get a bat. But it does, Heather over on YouTube is saying it looks like a landscape already in progress. It does, so beautiful. Now, Pixie Bee, like myself, does enjoy quite a few different crafts. And this quarterly draw, the club members is going to also win this lovely tropical embroidered pouch. And it's, let me just hold up. I don't think it really does it justice, but I've got my studio lights are actually quite low because I wanted you to be able to see the lights in the background. So it's not doing it justice, but Pixie Bee embroidered this pouch and is this is going to be part of the prize as well. So our club quarterly member, our club quarterly winner is going to receive both the bat and the hand embroidered pouch, which is also a tropical theme. So you can put all your felting, like needles and bits and bobs and scissors and stuff in it. So let me just get back to the right thing. So our quarterly winner is I can't read. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name, my lovely, because I will absolutely get it completely wrong. So, but you'll get an email from me telling you that you've won. In fact, I actually think I've spoken to that lady on the phone. She's lovely. But I cannot remember how to pronounce your name, so I'm not even going to try it. I'm so sorry. But you are the winner of our lovely embroidered pouch and the art bat as well. Let me just hang this guy. So apparently somebody was wanting to see the green bat. Oh. It's fine there. I need a bit more direction. Do you mean this one?
Yes.
I thought that was grey. Oh no, it is grey. I'm blue-green colourblind, so it doesn't. Oh yeah, it is green, isn't it? Look at that. Okay. So here is a little array of kind of a few different templates. We've got the pumpkin template. We've got the small mushroom. We've got one of the mini spooks. This was made from the Batwing template set, and club members, the Batwing template is your monthly club discount, so you get an extra discount off of the Batwings. Check out the club blog for that. Then we've got the bottle, which was from our bottle set, and then this one is made from a gingerbread house, and then it's all in one of these little plastic cauldrons. But there you go. That is said little bat, and then the Batwing template was used to make the wings on that one. So, oh, hang on, knocking over the bottle. So there we go. Okay, so I think it's raffle time, is it not? Oh, there we go. We got a special raffle jar just for this one. So we're going to draw 2 raffle winners for the party. The first one will be a £5 voucher, and the second one will be a template set of your choice from the website. So let me. Okay. So the winner of, oh, I've drawn 2. So we're going to have 2 winners, which are for £5 voucher, and then I'm going to draw a winner for a template set. So the first one, which is a £5 voucher, is number 281. Now, if you are a raffle winner, then please send an email to Makery Pixies with an S, all one word, makerypixies@gmail.com. Send a picture of your raffle ticket, and we will get your prize in. So this would be for a £5 voucher, and this one will also be for a £5 voucher, number 301. So if you have number 281 or 301, you will get a £5 voucher. I blame Pete's bad folding of the raffle tickets. And then this one will be for any template set of your choice from the website, number 255. So again, if you have any of those raffle tickets, please send an email to makerypixies@gmail.com, with a picture of your winning ticket, and we will sort you out with your fluffy prizes and your goodies. Okay, so just to recap, if I give you those, that's the 2 for the £5 voucher, if you can make a note, and that's the 1 for the template. So just to recap, I will be on holiday from the 9th of this month until the 18th. Correspondence will be limited, but orders will be going out. Oh, Sherry over on Facebook says that she has number 255. Congratulations, my lovely. Again, you still need to pop me an email over on the Makery Pixies email so that I've got that, but congratulations. So orders will be going out during the time that I am away, but correspondence will be slightly more limited. Any problems, any issues, I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I get back, once I recover. Club members, don't forget you've got your discount on the bat wings, you have a new club PDF, and of course you have the amazing Bartholomew Badgerton is this quarter's club box. Now those club boxes are very limited in number now. I do believe that we are down below 15 of them left. I think that was, let me just check my high tech. Congratulations to all of our club winners as well as our raffle winners. I hope you have enjoyed this evening as much as I have. Any excuse for a party, me. We will be coming to you again on the 1st of November. That's at 7 p.m. UK time, and that will be for our Christmas live launch. And then, so there's no party bag, there's no event bag. It is just a straight launch, and we will be coming to you live across YouTube and Facebook. I will be continuing to update the website and to revamp all of the products. As many of you know, I'm reducing the amount of products I'm actually keeping in stock on the shelf to try and save some space for all of the wonderful new goodies that we've got coming for you guys. So do tune in to that Christmas live launch as well, because as I mentioned earlier, fingers crossed, we may have a surprise on that evening as well. That's it from me. I do wish you all the very best Halloween month that you can. Obviously, we do this now because then you've got time to make loads and loads of bats. We do still have some of the party bags left. It's down into low single figures, but we do have a couple left. So if you do want this exclusive template, pop over and get the bag. You also get the stickers and the accessories and all of the fibers that are in that party bag as well. Thank you all once again for coming and spending this lovely last hour with me. I do so enjoy coming and hanging out with you guys. It's always a giggle, and as always, thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. That's it from me. That's it from Pete, and from all the Makery Pixies and crew. We wish you all a very crafty day.